She said, we have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to show the way with speed, ambition, and a sense of purpose to secure the EU industrial lead in the fast-growing net-zero technology sector. Europe is determined to lead the clean tech revolution. For our companies and people, it means turning skills into quality jobs and innovation into mass production, thanks to a simpler and faster framework. What was she talking about in this speech? Was she talking about A, the zero-emission industrial plan, B, the Green Deal industrial plan, C, the climate neutrality industrial plan, or D, Repower EU? You can start answering from now.
I think everyone will have this one wrong.
I would have this one wrong, most likely.
Everyone will have this one wrong. That's my expectation.
Do you know the answer?
I think I know.
All right, has everybody answered?
But I'm not sure because it's from the layer.
So the right answer, okay. What was the right answer?
Let me first see how they did. I think it's B. It's the second one, the Green Deal industrial plan.
Yes, that was right. So 3 teams got it right. So indeed, it was the Green Deal industrial plan, which aimed to increase the competitiveness of the Europe net zero industry to accelerate the transition towards climate neutrality. Mohammed?
I mean, the net zero industry plan has different pieces of legislation in it, and one of them is the Net Zero Industry Act, if I'm not talking, and then there's the Critical Raw Materials Act. So that's like why people maybe were thinking to push on one, but it's the second.
And were you happy when the proposal came out?
Happy? I don't know. Yes, I think it's a good. I mean, when they were talking about the Green Deal industry plan, it was more a communication. There was no legislation yet, and we were writing a resolution in Parliament, which I negotiated for my group, to basically say which accents we want to see in the legislation. And I think 1 month or a month and a half later, they presented the Net Zero Industry Act and the Critical Raw Materials Act. And I think both are very important, not only to meet our Green Deal, but also to transform our industry and create new jobs.
All right. Let's continue with the third question. So, which one is not one of the 4 pillars of the Green Deal industrial plan? A, enhancing skills. B, limits to non-green imports. C, open trade for resilient supply chains. Or D, faster access to funding. So which one is not? You can answer from now. So which one is not part of the Green Deal industrial plan? All right. Results. Suspense. Let's see the leaderboard. An evolution. Oh, the EucA taking the lead. Congrats. So indeed, the answer was limits to non-green imports. And the four right answers, so the 4 pillars, are predictable and simplified regulatory environment, faster access to funding, enhancing skills, and open trade for resilient supply chains.
But can I ask you something, guys? Even if you don't know the answer, in politics you should never communicate something negative. So limiting the non-green is not really sexy. It's like limiting something that you don't want. I would have guessed that even if I didn't know. I mean, this is like in politics, it's always like having a
negative. It's a lesson in political communication.
Message is never good. You know, you need to have a positive message. And limiting something that's not good, we don't want that. It's better than, say, promoting green imports. You understand? This is the last tip I give to my competitors, you know, because you're all my future competitors.
I hope you took notes. All right, let's continue with the 4th question. Fourth question. All right. So it's a practical case, this one. So Wout is traveling to France for a nice holiday in Montpellier, where it's going to be very hot. On the 2nd day of his trip, he fell down the stairs and breaks his arm. Luckily, he has the European Health Insurance card, and to get this card, he had to pay a fee of 75 euros to get the card. Is it A, true? B, it's false because the card is actually free? C, it's false because it costs 6 euros and not 75? Or D, there's no such thing as a European Health Insurance card? You can answer from now. So which one is true, which one is false? Let's see the answers.
I think it's false, but it's false. It's false
But why is it false?
because insurance is accepted in every country.
It's false because it's free, actually.
Because you have your insurance.
Yeah. So basically, it's something that you can get before
I
you
think I have
travel.
it with me. I think I have it in my
you have
bag.
it? You have
I
it?
think I have it in my bag. Yeah, no, the front. No, come. No, yes, there. Don't some privacy, please.
Let's try to guess.
I think it's open all the cards. It's blue.
No, that's a credit card.
No, that's my bank card. That's my driver's license.
Someone has it actually. Congrats. Someone has it.
Yeah,
someone
that
has
one.
it.
It's there. It's there.
She's ready to be an MEP.
She has it. Yeah, that one, the back. You
Bonus
see?
points.
There. You see?
Yeah, the blue one.
The blue one.
So this card basically guarantees that you can have access to health insurance in the country you travel in the EU in the same condition as the national. So if you were to have an accident here in France, you would be treated as a French national when dealing with health insurance. So it's pretty useful in a number of countries. And it's always good to have when traveling.
And it's a big plus of being a European citizen in the EU.
At concrete, you can have it literally in your wallet.
Yes.
Not everything. All right. Final question to determine the winner.
Ooh.
No pressure. Fifth question. Citizens and environmental organizations have actively engaged in promoting renewable energy and influencing the direction of which EU directive? A. The EU Sustainable Development Directive. B. The EU Renewable Energy Directive. C. The EU Clean Energy Directive. Or D. The EU Eco-Friendly Directive. You can start answering from now. So which one of these directives has been basically lobbied a lot by environmental organizations and also got engagement from citizens? All right, everyone has answered.
I think,
Let's see who is the winner.
Oh!
By the skin of their teeth, by 10 points they get it. Congratulations, guys. So indeed, the right answer was the
10
EU
points,
renewable
the best win.
That's the thrill of competition. You have changes of situation at the last moment. So congratulations, winning team. Come
But
over here.
everyone wins, no?
Everyone wins in a way.
Everyone
Everyone
wins.
learns something, so everyone is a winner. So that's a good thing.
Oh, last second.
All right, so come over here, winners. All the teams, thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed and that you learned something. But thank you very much and for being there and enjoying the eye. Winning team, congratulations again. I'm going to give you a mic, but you have the occasion to speak to Mohammed Chahim, who is a socialist member of the European Parliament.
Somos socialistas.
You have an opportunity to ask him a question. What question would you ask him? I can give you a couple of minutes to think about it. In the meantime, I will ask Mohammed a few questions.
You can also just skip. I mean, to be fair, this is not a gift. I mean, asking a question to an MEP, I mean, give them something like a bottle or...
Okay, I'll give them something else.
Yes.
If you win, you won the first round. You won the first round. If you win tomorrow the next round, you get a trip to Brussels to get the prize. So they can get a trip. That's a good
and
thing.
then I will buy them a drink in Brussels.
And he
Is
can
that a
buy
good
you a
one?
drink in Brussels. That's a good deal? Good deal. Okay. Question.
As you mentioned it before,
Yes.
can you tell us something more about the nature restoration plan?
Ooh! It's a very...
Not controversial at all these days.
No, I mean, the idea that, we need nature restoration. Nature it's not going well without nature in the EU. I mean, we have a lot of degraded land. Climate change is the biggest threat for our farmers due to drought or due to floods. The nature restoration plan is an idea to restore nature and make sure that our soil, our water improves in quality. And for me, the reason I am a big fan of the nature restoration plan is because it's the cheapest way to reduce carbon. Planting a tree, improving our peatlands and wetlands, makes us, they absorb a lot of CO2 from the air. And looking at it from a cost-benefit point of view, it's the cheapest way to reduce carbon. So that's why, and it's good for your health, and it's good for the air quality, and people enjoy seeing greens in cities and outside cities. That's why I'm a big fan of it. But apparently some people in the parliament see it as too much, and they don't like us having clean air. And they would like to have a future-proof agricultural system that's way more in balance with nature.
And
Thank you.
we talked a lot about the Green Deal. The Green Deal,
Yes.
there's a lot of different laws in it. It's a
Yeah.
huge package. As someone who has worked a lot on the Green Deal in general,
Yes.
for you, what is the most important part? Like, if you had to pick one area that's for you is like the most important part of the Green Deal, what would you pick?
I think the Fit for 55 package. So the package, the emission trading system, the CO2 for cars, the carbon border adjustment mechanism, they all make sure that we create rules and regulations to make sure that industry is fit for the future, and we help them decarbonize and distinguish between the companies that do want to invest in decarbonization technologies and those that have no interest in doing that. And we've almost closed that part of the legislation. And I was, of course, very active in that part of the legislation. That's why, for me, there's something special.
There's a bit of it's personal also for you.
I mean, I was sitting nights, very late in the night here in Strasbourg, trying to find compromise with other political groups and with the council, and we succeeded. And that gives you a lot of significance for the work that you do as a member of parliament.
Do you have another question on your side?
Can I make another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Do you believe, this is more personal, but do you believe that every country will manage to reach the targets and that we can reach the 55% reduction?
Yes, I believe that's possible, yes.
Okay, I need to believe it too.
No, I really believe that. I think we will reach more than 55%. Because if you look at the innovations in industry, the next 5 years will be very critical. And if they succeed, we will reach much more than 55%. Because it's the future. It's like the switch from steam engines to combustion engines. It's really a disruption in the way we think and the way we produce. And now with this legislation, it becomes too expensive to just pollute CO2. Therefore, when you invest in decarbonization, you're basically saving money. And that's, I think, the last straw that industry needs to fully go for decarbonization. So yes, I believe it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
A final question for you, Mohammed.
Yes.
So next year is European elections.
Yes.
You're facing young people.
Yes.
If you have one message to convince them to vote next year at European election, whatever they want to vote for, what would be your message to them?
For me, it's very simple. Your vote is as important as any other vote, and politics is too important to leave to others. We take decisions today that will affect you and probably your children and grandchildren. It's too important to leave it for old people. And I think the changes now, they are hard and they will cost a lot of money, but they will get us in a better spot. And it's up to you to co-decide with us which direction we take. And the generation, let's say the age group 18 to 24, participates significantly less than, let's say, the age group between 50 and 60. And that does have an effect on what political groups do. So come, join, and better, become a candidate and tell all the old people here in the parliament why you think your ideas should be implemented. Because they are not worth less than old people's ideas.
Thank you, Mohammed Chahim.
Thank you.
Thank you, team. I
Thank
hope you
you.
enjoyed. Congratulations again. Thank you, clap them. We're going to have a short break to let the other team join in, but
Thank you
Congrats.
for inviting me.
thank you, Mohammed.